What's going on, everybody? Hanging out, chilling. Back out here, me and Little Red, doing a solo two-dayer. Campsite in the background, woods everywhere. Not doing much, but this is going to be a two-part episode because I got a couple days out here. 4 actually, but I'm going to be out here for the first 2 days, and I'm going to be living it up in the tent. I'm going to have a heater and all the luxuries of everything. And then once that happens, I'm going to turn around and head out that way and then turn right. And then I'm going to go off into the bush and I'm going to do some hammock camping for 2 days with very minimal gear and food. Now, even though we are in Florida here lately, the weather has actually been not the greatest. It's chance of rain. You can see the clouds in the sky and everything. And it's been around 40 degrees, which is cold for Florida, if you know Florida. But yeah, so should be a decent little video, and I'll keep you guys posted. Yay, 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 yay. So on the menu tonight, it's gonna be hamburgers and chili dogs, which is going to be great because I honestly am hungry. So hungry I could eat the ass out of a low-flying duck. Now, in the same manner, the reason why this video is taking place is because a very close one of mine, Crystal, has actually, she had to take an emergency trip on my birthday. Well, the day after my birthday. She had to take a trip to Arizona. So rest in peace, you know, her Nana and everything. So that gave me time to come out here and make a couple videos, and I took a little bit of time off for me because, you know, I work, you know, really hard, but anyways, I'm gonna play harder. So my birthday is January 7th, and now we're just out here in nowhere, living it up, a little bit of camp life. Got the stove on deck, got the other stove on deck, fire pit rolling, and then 2 days from now, off in the woods. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, did you mention the Demolition shirt? Oh, courtesy of Matt. Yee. Oh. Also, here's to all 63. That's right, 63 or 62, whatever it is, of my loyal subscribers. I figured, you know, I always go out here and I make fun of bushcrafters and I do, you know, stupid stuff and I set up. And honestly, I only thought I would have like 2 or 3 because, you know, my best friend and then, you know, the old lady and everything, they actually kind of, you know, subscribe to my channel forcefully. Other than that, just Mike Rogers. Which, shout out Mike Rogers. What's up, brother? It's cold where he's at. I think it's cold here, but I'm from Florida. He's from Maine, so, you know, go figure. There's a big little, you know, kind of a difference in weather temp. But anyway, so that's why this video is going to be short, and it's just going to be a little bit of cooking, a little bit of hanging out, and a little bit of woods behind me. And like I said, I'm going to be a little bit bougie, but after that, I'm going to take minimum gear for the next 2 days following, and that's going to be where stuff gets real because I'm taking minimum gear. I haven't put together a list yet, but I've brought a lot of survival items, and I'm going to limit myself to what I take. So the next one is going to be really good because it's actually going to be me out there doing what I do best. So you'll actually see me not kidding around and actually doing something in the woods. All you guys, all 60 whatever you guys are that subscribe to me for some reason, don't care. Love you guys. Yee! All right, here we go. As seen in the hurricane video, I have the stove, I have gas canisters, and we'll be cooking up some really good food. Like I said, We'll be going minimal after this, but the first 2 days I'm gonna live great, and I got a cooler full of stuff and everything, and then I'll do a gear dump and all that, fancy stuff later on, and show you what's actually going on with my kit and what I'm taking. But 1,726 hours. So right now, as always, this is the actual stove that I used in the hurricane video. This is a great stove. I am sad because they literally did not continue it on Amazon. And I bought this for I think it was like $26 or something. And it's been like one of the greatest stoves I've ever had. And truthfully, I've had a lot of stoves. I keep one in my little survival pack. I keep one in my day pack. And then I have this one that I take whenever, I'm feeling like, hey, I can cook a 9-course meal out here if I wanted to. But, that's how it goes. But it comes with several attachments, and it's got a burner in the middle so you can do your coffee. Oh, gunfire. That was nice. Extension, so it turns it from short canisters to the big green ones instead of the little red ones. And then it also can be used for propane. So that's a game changer. If you get a propane tank and this little stove right here, that sucker will burn for days and days. But I'm gonna basically set this up right now so you guys can see it. It's really simple. The stove has the connector right here, and this is also going to be like a mini review of this stove because it survived a hurricane with me in Florida, and it was Helene, by the way. So you take this, you screw it on. That's your adapter. Now it goes from mini tanks to big green tanks, and now it's just so easy to operate. You just pick it up, and you can see it's a disc, and you fold it out. Then it's got legs that fold out underneath it. Once it's folded out and looking like a Chinese star in a Japanese movie, which, no hate for nobody, Chinese, Japanese, if you sub to my channel, I'm just saying. Then you just simply take it, turn them, and pull them. And they all lock in place. Push down on it. Now you have a stove. It sets up. And let's say you got a small frying pan. It's not going to work. Came with one of these, which is awesome if you're doing coffee or anything else when you're in the bush. Now fits your frying pan perfectly. Take that off, get rid of it. Now it fits a big cooking pan, and I mean, look how stable it is. I'm shaking the shit out of stuff. Now I got to readjust the camera, but that's a pretty decent little stove. In my opinion, it was totally worth the $30. I mean, this is not a small pan, but it still encompasses that. And like I said, you can still put your little grate in the middle and run whatever small pan you want. And it's good to go. Ignore my knocking it down in there. So yeah, it's still Still works for any size pot, pan you have. Really easy to use. This is the thing that really I love most about this stove, and why I'm so pissed they stopped making it. You screw it in, your bottle is away from your stove, which is a plus for me, because you ain't trying to catch nothing, including, you know, your pan or anything on fire. But on the bottom of it, it actually has a twist out igniter. So now you set your stove down. See if I can get you a gooder to look at this. Oh yeah, that's right, more gooder. Now you have that. Turn on your gas. Still working. Even through a hurricane. Even through a Hurricane Helene, in the wind, in the rain, when I did a cook video on this very stove. I don't know why in the hell Amazon takes away the stuff that actually could be used and is really good for survival, or people who are, like, you know, advocates of backpacking, let's say. Like, I do a lot of hiking, backpacking, e-biking, stuff like that, and I'll go like in the middle of nowhere. But that right there, and a couple of these green tanks, you can cook for days, make coffee, you know, whatever. And it's very, very light. I mean, this thing is like maybe a pound when it's fully encapsulated in this little, like, that's nothing to carry with you. And then a couple of cylinders, or like the little red ones, or even lighter, that's for like ultralight gear. Like, in my book, Amazon should have kept them on the shelf. But anyways, I'm about to start cooking. Yee! The second thing I want to show you, you've seen my favorite stove. I absolutely love that stove. It's the best thing since, you know, sliced bread or whatever you want to say. Now, the second stove that is still sold on Temu is my second favorite. Let's move all this stuff aside. This weighs 1.5 pounds. Is a Temu stove. I think I paid like $9 for it, which is incredible. And those of you who like the little wood burning twig stoves and stuff, I've had this one. You can see I put a lot of wear and tear on this one. This Temu stove is awesome. You lift it up, slide the guts out, just like you would any other fancy stove. On the inside, it has a grate that flips down. You lock it in place. Tray on the bottom that catches everything. Burner on top. And of course, just like any wood stove, it locks. Tray on the bottom to dump your ash or catch stuff so that you don't actually catch the woods on fire. And like I said, this was like less than $10. And this stove is amazing. You can burn twigs, you can burn charcoal. Like, that's what I do, is I'll take and I'll like get me a little Ziploc bag and I'll fill it full of charcoal. And I'll take another little one of my little containers that I have that I fit in my survival kit, and I will just put like some lighter fluid in one, some oil in another, and then another one of them I'll have like some seasonings in a little bitty jar so you can shake a little bit on there. It's really lightweight and you can take it anywhere. And this will burn for like 30-45 minutes on about 4 inches of charcoal. And you could put your big pot, your little pot, and cook whatever the hell you want. Still stable, even though I did shake the camera. You didn't fall this time, but like, this is one of the other things. So these are my two go-tos when I go to the woods. I just wanted to share that with you because you can find stuff that's like ultra lightweight, really good gear, and you don't have to pay a bunch of money like you see everybody in the YouTube videos. Like most of my stuff that I take out, like my tarps are Gold Armor tarps. And I got a 12 by, let's see, it was a 12 foot by 14 foot tarp, the one that I hang over my hammock, which you'll see in the next video. I think that one was like $39, and I've had it for over a year and it hasn't leaked at all. The other ones I have are like 10 by 10s, and you can make like tarp shelters, lean-tos, A-frames, anything you can. Put your fire one step away and then just stay warm. So you can always find gear that's good for cheap. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you have to spend $300 on a pair of pants. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look. You see my pants? Wrangler Cargos. $20 at Walmart. Geared up. Come on. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there too. That's my second stove, and I highly recommend it if you find one on Temu. I think this one is titanium, and I've had this one for about a year, a little over a year, something like that, and it's still a wonderful stove. And you'll see me using these in the next video because I'm going to be out there for 2 days, but I'm only going to take one. You'll see which one in the next video. Okay, about to start cooking. This is another thing. $10. Headlight in it. Bunch of different modes, and still only $10. And it keeps your head warm, your ears, does everything else a beanie does. You can fold it down. Win-win for me. $10. Highly recommended. It actually pops out from behind. Now your light comes out. Now that your light is out, yep, and get the camera right. Okay. Now that your light is out, 3 different modes. Pull it off, plug it into your USB. You're good to go. Slap it back in your beanie. It's that easy, and you have a headlamp that keeps your head warm. Just saying, it works. $10. All right. Regular pan. Hurricane stove. I'll set that over there. Boom. Good to go. First light. I mean, really, first light. Can't go wrong with that stove. I don't like you, Amazon. You don't make it anymore. Grab some food. Everybody's favorite, cheese slices. Angus beef patty. Oh yeah, you see where I'm going. Cheeseburgers. Always. A good multi-tool. So many things you could do with it. Can't go wrong. Oh yeah, you see me using these cheap Walmart pants. Cheap multi-tool. $10. Walmart. Ozark Trail. And if you lose it, it's only $10. Who cares? Burgers. Can't go wrong with the Angus beef. The loose leaves, I'll throw in the fire pit right now. The wrapper in the bin bag. Always throw it in the damn garbage. Quit leaving your shit out here, people. So now you know, every time I go camping, construction bag. Okay. It's this easy. Now, I leave only footprints and not my trash. Anyway, back when burgers were cooking. Oh yeah, baby. Got some buns, got some burgers. Little stove is working, got some cheese. A little bit of Everglades. Of course, Montreal. Yay. Sun's going down. The bergs are on cook. The fire pit is ripping. And it's about to be late. So, one more thing to show you guys. See this? That's a cheap Husky work light. Rechargeable with a C cord. I got those at Home Depot for $15 on sale for a 2-pack. On the low setting, they will last all night. And I got 4 of them. That's another game changer whenever you're in the woods. Carry gear that works for you, not against you. Anyways, I'm gonna slap some cheese on these babies, and I'm gonna munch out, and then I'll catch y'all in a few, and then I'm probably gonna head to bed. First night accomplished. Beautiful sunset, gorgeous night, rain in the forecast. You could see it way over there. And of course, the headlamp works in the beanie. 3 modes. Gotta love it. I'm about to throw some cheese on these. Oh, just beautiful looking burgers. And then I will catch up with you guys later. 6:30 in the morning. Well, 6:37, and it's raining. Yay. I go back to sleep. Sorry. Good morning, day 2. I'm about to head in the woods. been a good video. Love you guys. Been bougie. Just saying. So, well, if you want to be real, all this luxury shit, everything luxurious, I'm gonna put in Little Red before I lock her up. Y'all ready? Even them potato chips that Tommy left me. That's right.